Welcome back to the Portable Podcast. You're watching with Sly Guy, Sly Guy, Sly Guy. So for today's episode, what we're gonna cover are physical games versus digital game-only games. So we're gonna be covering that right now. We are going to find out the pros and cons of each, and just to be fair, to find out what I actually do prefer. Now, um, just heads up, okay? I'm more of a physical game guy because I love going to Green Hills and I absolutely love going to Vachangge and buying a bunch of games, man, especially the pre-owned ones. I do buy games upon launch, but they're only the games that I really, really like. An example is FF7 Rebirth, Stellar Blade. Um, you've got Space Marine, yeah, Warhammer. Huge Warhammer fan. If they had a Last of Us game, I'm definitely getting that upon launch. Tekken. Yeah, I'm a huge Tekken fan. Anything Final Fantasy, I get it upon launch because I absolutely love the games. But in terms of other games, I get most of the other games that I'm not really that interested in pre-owned. And basically, this allows me to still play the game, but play it at a later time and not spend too much on it. All right. So here are the pros. If you own a physical copy of the game, you own the game. You don't just own a license to play the game. You just don't have permission to play it, and then Sony can take the game down at any time. You permanently own that game. This is unless, of course, Sony decides to, or the game rather has an update or requires you to connect to the internet before playing it. That game is basically yours. You'll be able to use that game and play it. Now, another advantage of physical media is the covers. They look really, really nice. I have my collection out here in front of me. It's so relaxing to just look at a shelf full of games and just play it. It's just so relaxing. It's just so amazing to play. Now, um, the cons, however, would be the space. If you've got a small space, like a condo, like a really small apartment, then you're gonna have issues, especially with physical games. Now, digital games, however, the pros is for digital games, it's very, very easy to store. I mean, you don't have to store them. Um, Problem with digital games is you can't resell them. And what's cool is that when you download it, it normally includes the day one patch, so no need to do those day one patch things, especially when you're playing digital games. Now then, where do these things go? Oh well. Now then, um, one major problem with digital games, okay, which happened last week, believe it was around October 1st, I think, is when the PSN is down and you have a bunch of games pre-installed in your PS5, you will not be able to switch your games until the PSN or the PS network goes back online. So that has been a major issue. Also, if you have digital games just like Steam, you're going to be required to connect to the internet. Otherwise, you won't be able to play most of them. So compare that to a physical game, but when you install the physical game, that's it. Now, I could be wrong because there are, I haven't done digital games. Where on earth do I put that? Oh well. I haven't actually done any digital games way back maybe in the PS3. There was this time when people did the JTAG thing and there were digital games on my PS3, but I still prefer physical media over digital games. Now, speaking of JTagging, now one major problem about digital games is that piracy for the PS3 started with digital games. If you remember, when they had the Blu-ray disc, back then, with the PS2, you were able to pirate games. Wow. Right? Wow. Wow. Yeah, see, he agrees. Wow. Okay, so you are able to pirate digital games, and the disc versions of the Blu-ray disc for the PS3, they could not find a way to pirate it, so it was a way to protect them from piracy. If everything is gonna go digital, hackers are gonna find a way to hack digital games, and we're gonna go back to the time when the PlayStation is not available at your typical Toy Kingdom. There won't be a data blitz anymore because you will be buying your PlayStations at Green Hills. They're going to jailbreak it when you buy it, and then they're gonna charge you for downloading fake games. That's what's gonna happen. It's happened before. It's going to happen again. I mean, with Apple products before, when the iPad came out, they modified the iPad and then they were just downloading games on it, multiple games on the iPad. So basically, those are the pros and cons of physical and digital games. But what about you guys? What do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer physical games or digital games? Let's ask the cat. You, hey, Mr. Cat, do you prefer physical games or digital games? Okay. Okay. Right. And then? Okay, so he said he prefers physical games. Well, Sly Guy TV with the Sly Guy, we're signing off right now. Thank you for watching. Oh, yeah.